Well, hello there, YouTube. Chilling with Twisted 420 back once again. And today, people, is a special day for me because I'm going to tell you a little story before we get into this. This is the Galaxy S10. Didn't come out for a couple of weeks. I got it on eBay from a seller in Houston, never MSRP. I bought a few phones from them. They usually get stuff pretty quick. This is the international version. Alright? But I got to tell you, the last time I bought any Samsung phone was the Galaxy Note 8. And I owned every single Note 1 through 8 up until after this one. I didn't get the 9. I didn't mess with the S9 last year. They didn't seem like enough of a change for me from what I'd already seen. But the reason I ordered this S10, I feel like they did some good stuff here, in my opinion. And I'm curious about this whole hole punch screen situation. My dog's in there barking for some reason. Let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open. I got the green, the Prism green version. This is just the what is it, 8 gig, 128 megabyte. And guess what? I already got a new case in. I already got a case for it. It came in today. I planned ahead. Phones here, cases here. That's what I'm talking about. Samsung's not like the cheaper manufacturers. They don't just throw in phone cases. What's this in here? Had some stuff up top I didn't even catch. So let's see what all's in here before we get to the phone. Before we check everything out, let's just see what all it comes with. Oh, you know what? Look at that. I'm eating humble pie right now because I just bitched that big companies like this don't include cases. But this is the international version. I can't confirm if the regular branded carrier versions are going to come with the case. But look at that little clear case. I'll be damned. They shut me the hell up right as soon as I got through opening the package. All right, what else we got in here? Nothing. A little bit of paperwork. Bada bing, bada boom. We don't care about any of that. And now, before we go any further, let's take a second to appreciate our phone here. I like that the Bixby button can now be reprogrammed for other stuff. I do like that. Volume rocker over here on the left. Power button here, and we now have an in-display fingerprint reader. And I gotta say, that Prism green actually looks pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get our peel on. Oh yeah, nothing like a fresh phone. That's nice. That's nice. Let's go ahead and peel the front. Oh wait, was that all one piece? Oh, okay. Never mind, that all was one piece. Looks like it has a tempered glass screen protector already installed on here. Very cool. All right, that's a nice little bonus. That's cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and boot this thing up. Get it going. Oh yeah. I gotta say, I'm digging the triple camera array. Oh my goodness, look at all those smudges. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Let's see what else we got in the box while that's booting up. For some reason, I didn't even know if it was mentioned on the listing, but we get a free 128 gigabyte card in here. It's not branded. It says class 3. Probably not gonna trust this guy, but cool that it came with it if nothing else. Look at that. I'm not used to seeing these. That's a US wall adapter right there, people. All right, we also got a USB-C to USB adapter here in the box. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, that should be. All right, we got a charging cable here, chilling. And last but not least, we got our AKG Samsung earbuds chilling in here. Let me see, how do I even open? I always tear these things up. Oh, there we go. I got them out. All right, so nice. Get some earbuds because we do still have a headphone jack. That's pretty awesome. So that's all the stuff that comes in the box. Pretty good bit of stuff. Pretty good bit of stuff. Now what we got to do? Oh, look at that. Look at that. And the reason I went with the S10 over the S10 Plus, I felt like that cutout was too big on the screen. I feel like this is a little bit better. It's in Espanol by default for some reason. But anyway, I'm going to go set this thing up, play around with it, and come back and let you guys know what I think. Alright people, now it's time to take a look at this thing. And for those that aren't familiar, I'm pretty sure most people know, but this is a 6.1 inch 1440p screen. It's got the new Snapdragon 855, 16 megapixel and 12 megapixel cameras on the rear. 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. And I set up this new ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, and I will say that it works well. It works really well. So you see, jump right in, no issues. And I gotta say, man, This design is quite nice. Now, I've been spoiled with a lot of full screen phones, so you know, I'm kind of used to them. This hole punch is there. It's noticeable. It's not super noticeable, but it's there. I got it all set up, been snapping some pics and doing some stuff. So let's take a look at a few things, and we'll come back later and do some camera comparisons between a few phones, including this Galaxy S10. So yeah, first thing I want to show you is the screen and a little bit of HDR. 1440p, 60 frames. It's got a little frame rate issue, as you can see, with that rolling diagonal line, but you'll still be able to get an idea. This Samsung is the king of screens. And this thing supports HDR10 plus, which is crazy. Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. And the hole punch, like I said, it's not too noticeable, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, just give you an idea. You won't be able to see HDR over YouTube. You know, I'm not recording it. It's a whole thing. But next, let's check out sound. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is Samsung's loudest phone thus far. We got stereo speakers. One coming out of the headset up here, one bottom fire. And I want to say the headset's louder than the bottom fire. Really loud, really shocking. Check this out. It's pretty loud. I'm pleasantly surprised. Decent bass, plenty of loud highs. Let me cover up one. Still got the other. Cover it up. Still got this one. I'm pretty impressed. Very loud. Very well done, Samsung. Before we talk about the camera and pictures and stuff, I just want to talk about, this is my first experience with the One UI. I got it in the dark mode right now. And I gotta say, I like it. Samsung actually has gestures now. Swipe up to go to multitasking. Swipe up in the middle to go home. Swipe up on the right to go back. And I gotta say, it works really well. I haven't had any issues so far. It's a good little swiper. The swiper swipes well. But yeah, the software and everything's been nice. TouchWiz, well, it's not TouchWiz anymore. It's a lot less aggressive. And yeah, everything seems to work quite nice. All right, people, we got to talk about these triple cameras. First time triple cameras have been on a S-line series phone. So your regular shooter is a 12 megapixel f1.5 to 2.4. Your ultra wide is a 16 megapixel f2.2, and your telephoto is a 12 megapixel f2.4. And just from my testing so far, pretty nice. Samsung's always killed it on the cameras, although Google has been knocking them down here recently. I gotta say, the photos have come out nice. It's still overcast. This isn't the ideal day to take pictures. Hopefully the weather gets better so I can get out there and start snapping some pics. But I gotta say, from the few pics that I did snap, they are looking good. They are looking quite nice. So yeah, Samsung, the AI works well. Everything's looking good. And one thing I want to show you guys real quick. I love the little animation. So let's say you pull up the camera. Yeah, if you switch it to the selfie camera here, you get a nice little animation around that ring. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. A little extra added touch. But yeah, just want to show you the cameras. I haven't really messed with the selfies or anything. It's not my thing, but we will get to all that later. Yeah, so I'm thinking later on down the line, we might put these two guys up against each other, the Xiaomi Mi Mix 3 and the Galaxy S10. I gotta say, the S10's a lot lighter and a bit smaller, so that's kind of a welcome change. But man, that no circles, no cutouts, no notch on this Mi Mix 3 is I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. But I will say the Galaxy already clearly outshines it in the camera department, so no biggie. But yeah, man, that's what I got for you. Just a little phone action, just a little unboxing, showing you what's going on. We're gonna come back and do a bunch of tests coming up soon. Oh yeah, fingerprint. I keep forgetting about that. I gotta say, Samsung is on the right track, and I can't wait to see what they do with the Galaxy Note 10. Yeah, they're killing it. They're killing it. This is a good looking phone with a nice design. But anyway, people, that's what I got for you for now. I'll put links in the description. I'll also put a link to this little phone case. It was only like $8.99 or something like that. Nothing too crazy. I'll put a link in the description for it as well. But until next time, you guys stay sexy out there. I am out.